If you've been praying to God to answer prayers about money when it comes to your business or to your personal life, and you feel like the prayers have not been getting answered, and you're struggling right now to grow your business or pay off your debt or buy the house or whatever it is, you're struggling and you're not getting answered, I want to help you unpack why God probably looks at this differently than you do, and you likely already have the answer. Typically, I do videos over on TikTok. We're trying this over on long form content. And that is because a lot of the subjects we talk about, they're really hard to cover in just 60 seconds. Money is a hard thing for Christians to talk about because the truth of it is we all need it. If you have a business, you're not going to be in business very long if you don't have money. You can't buy a house without money. You can't feed your family without money, but it is an awkward thing for Christians to talk about, and it doesn't have to be an awkward subject in your life. When we say that we're going to take everything to God, you need to take everything to God. You need to take even finances to God. We can't just say that we're going to pray to God about something when we're sick or protection. We do need to talk to God about finances as well. So it's not wrong to pray to God about your finances. We do have to be realistic about what we have been doing, though. Just so you guys understand, what I'm about to share with you, this is not coming from a place of talking at you. This is coming from a place of what I have personally had to go through. At one point in time, I had a multi-million dollar company, and I lost everything. I had to go through the process of losing it all. And so I haven't had to be successful once. I've had to be successful multiple times. And that has taught me a lot through that process. An unfortunate thing a lot of times that we don't want to have to accept is our own actions. And so specifically when it comes to money, it is hard to think that you're praying to God, you're asking God to do something for you. You're saying, hey, I'm $5,000 in credit card debt. We're using our credit cards to pay for groceries and to fix the car. And Lord, I really need you to help me pay off this credit card. You can easily pick out verses like Jeremiah 29:11 and say, well, the Lord says he has plans to prosper you and not to harm you. And that absolutely is true. But in the same time, we also have to pick out other verses. We can't just cherry pick what we want to look at in the Bible. My notes are wet. It's been pretty wet today, but Luke 16:10. One who is faithful in very little is also faithful in very much. There's a lot of verses that talk about us being good stewards of what God has already shared with us. If you take it a little bit further, we can easily say that the car you have right now, the house you have right now, the apartment you have right now, the job you have right now, the business you have right now, the customer you just signed, at one point in time, we told God that if I just have this, if this just happens, if I just get that job, if I just sign that client, that everything was going to be okay. That was going to be the big level that releases us. All right, hopefully the rain stays off enough for me to finish this video. So if we go one layer in, God doesn't just say he's going to prosper us. He says he also needs to be able to trust us with very little. And if we go two layers in, we are constantly asking God for things that we say that are going to satisfy us. And once we get them, they may short-term satisfy you. I mean, he's going to take care of you, but long-term, you've already forgotten about the things that you've already got. So the prosperity gospel is a dangerous gospel. Now, prosperity gospel is something that sells. I mean, you can get millions and millions and millions of views if you have prosperity gospel. It's just like, why does cryptocurrency videos do so much better than a dividend stock video? They both make you money. They're both investing, but crypto is sensationalized And it has a chance on that one coin that you're seeing, it has a chance of making you, putting in $5 and making $5 million, right? That's sensationalized, and that's what people draw to. So if I were to record this video and I were to tell you, hey, you need to do these 3 things, do these 3 things today. Say this one prayer, go on this one walk, say this one thing to God, and all your financial problems are going to be answered. That would sell. Those kind of videos sell. That kind of message sells. It's a dangerous message, though. The truth is, God is likely waiting on you to handle what he has already trusted you with. This isn't going to apply to everyone. Not everyone, this message is going to apply to you, okay? But for a lot of people, we are asking for more because we think that more is going to solve our problem. What he already trusted us with has started a problem. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you got a raise 2 years ago. You prayed to God about that raise. You're now making $30 an hour, and that was going to be the raise that changed your life. And times have been hard for the past couple of years. Groceries are expensive, rent is expensive, cars are expensive, gas is expensive. And so now you're coming to God and you're saying, hey, our credit cards are racked up. We want to get a house. We can't move out of this place. And, we haven't been able to save any money and we're struggling. Lord, can you help us? If you're being fair and you stop for a minute and you say, and again, guys, I get this is not a fun message. This will be one of the less fun messages that I share. But if you stop for a minute and you look at it from God's view, well, he gave you the $30 that you asked for. He got you the raise that you asked for. And you may not have been a good steward of your money. 1, being grateful for what you already have and being content with what you already have. But 2, being a good steward of the actual finances that he's already trusted you with. Whether you have a little, or whether you have a lot, whatever you have right now on this earth, if you are a Christian, and guys, this is a Christian page. You don't have to be a Christian to be here. 70 million views on TikTok. I'm sure that over half those people were not Christians, and that's totally fine. Everyone is welcome. But right now, if you are a Christian, all right, we're skating by the rain. Right now, if you are a Christian, God may be simply waiting on you to handle what he's already trusted you with, a little or a lot. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you're making minimum wage, sharing an apartment with someone, driving an old beater car, or if you are living in Key West on the ocean. Before you reach your next level, God doesn't lie. He can't lie. For I have plans to prosper you and not to harm you. That is absolutely true. But he also calls us to be good stewards of what he trusts us with. It's a really hard message, and it's a really hard thing to accept. A lot of times when you give in and you accept where you're at and you accept and say, okay, I got you, God, I'm gonna make this work. I'm sorry, I mismanaged the funds, okay? I mismanaged what you already trusted me with. I shouldn't have done some of the things that I did with what you already trusted me with. I'm gonna go back and fix this. I'm gonna go back and address this. I'm gonna work on what I got, and I'm gonna be thankful for what I got right now. It's not a fun message. It's not a fun message to take in, but 9 times out of 10, you go and do that, and you honestly have it sincere in your heart, because that's what matters here. You guys can say whatever the heck you want, but God, when it comes to God, it's going to be what's in your heart. But if that's the message you really have in your heart and that's what you go and do, he does have plans to prosper you, and it probably will happen. This is the first serious video I'm doing on YouTube. I've done a couple videos, and I stepped away from TikTok. So if you've made it this far in this video and you came from the TikTok page, thank you guys for supporting me over there. I decided to step away from social media for a little while, a few weeks back. And during that time, I have decided that I'm going to come back in a little bit different form. And I'm going to try doing a little bit longer form content, because this video that I'm sharing with you right now, it is a video that I have done on TikTok before, but it was 61 seconds long. It's very hard to share this message in 61 seconds. So I'm going to try to do a video a week with you guys. Everything finance, everything based on a biblical principle, everything to do with navigating this world, teaching and sharing with you guys. I did have a multi-million-dollar business. I did lose everything at one point in time. I've had to rebuild and be successful twice. And I've, became a financial advisor a few years ago. I am not a financial advisor at this point in time. Done consulting for years, helping people with sales and different things like that. And so we're going to talk about stocks, the economy, recessions. We're going to talk about finances in every way, shape, or form, and we're going to learn, but we're going to do it all from a biblical standpoint. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.